Most serene, most mighty, invincible Emperor, most gracious Lord, a short time ago your Imperial Majesty summoned an Imperial Diet to convene here in Augsburg. The summons indicated an earnest desire first to deliberate concerning matters pertaining to the Turks, that hereditary foe of ours, and of the Christian name, and how this foe might be effectively resisted with unwavering help. And second, to deliberate and diligently to consider how we may act concerning the discussion in the holy faith and Christian religion, and to hear, understand, and consider with love and graciousness everyone's judgment and opinion. But before I get ahead of myself, I think you need to understand the events that led up to my best piece of writing, the Augsburg Confession. It all started with a meeting between the German princes and Charles V before the Diet officially started.
I will not tolerate any more of this talk of reforming the church. You will all join in the Corpus Christi procession and never talk of your beliefs based on the teaching of that heretic Martin Luther. From this point on, I will expect you to all worship in the Roman manner.
Before I would deny my God and his gospel, I would rather kneel down here before you, your Imperial Majesty, and let you cut off my head.
Now, there was a difference in languages spoken in this meeting. The Lutheran princes spoke German and Charles Latin. Because of this, Charles sounded so imperial when he said in broken German,
Not cut off head. Not cut off head.
now it is time for the Diet to start in June 1530.
The sacrament was not instituted to be worshipped like the brazen serpent of the Jews. We are here to confess the truth and not to confirm biases.
I think we all need to compose a statement of what we believe, especially you Catholics. All you ever say is, "All power to the Pope." That can't be all you believe in.
We don't have to. The Holy Roman Catholic Church is the one true church, and it is not necessary for us to state our beliefs. We have been around for centuries. You men even studied our theology before you went on this rampage claiming that our practices are wrong.
Yeah.
My dear Ferdinand, we must be fair to these low princes and allow them to speak their minds. Each side must present a statement of beliefs before a council of 12. Then the council will decide who is right for the church. We can make 2/3 of the council Roman Catholics and easily get the debate decided in our favor. Are you with me?
We may not be Roman Catholics, but we are not stupid.
You've heard those guys. We need to make sure that this is a public hearing so they don't take an unfair advantage. You know how they play.
During the next few days, both sides prepare for the ensuing debate. The Lutherans, with the help of the one and only Philip Melanchthon, were hard at work creating a statement of their beliefs. The Catholic camp, well, we don't know what they were up to.
Charles, please do not make me sit through this. Listening to anything for 2 hours is boring enough.
I don't want to either. I barely understand German, and your primary language is Spanish. Therefore, there is no reason why the Augsburg Confession should be read aloud. I have much better things to do, including make sure my empire is safe from those Turkish invaders.
You already gave your word for it to be read aloud. You cannot take it back.
Catholics make my blood boil.
And since you already agreed to the reading, it makes logical sense for it to be read in German since it's being read in Germany.
Fine. I'm tired and I've had enough of this. You can read it in your blasted German.
Yay!
But you have to do it tomorrow. It's too late now, and I don't want to go to bed. Just make sure we do it in the bishop's court instead of the Rothas. This way, if we can get them to shut up, we can at least limit their audience.
Nice idea, bro.
Then, on June 25th, 1530, my writings debuted. The Diet convened in the bishop's court, which only had room for 200 people. It was pretty crowded. But that didn't matter, because the Lutherans had a trick up their sleeve.
As Catholics, how do we not see this coming? I can't believe they pulled a quick one on us.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
In the first place, it is with one accord taught and held, following the decree of the Council of Nicaea, that there is one divine essence which is named God and is truly God. Furthermore, it is taught among us that since the fall of Adam, all human beings who are born in the natural way are conceived and born in sin. Likewise, it is taught that God and the Son became a human being, born of the pure Virgin Mary, and that the two natures, the divine and the human, are so inseparably united in one person that there is one Christ. Furthermore, it is taught that we cannot obtain forgiveness of sins and righteousness before God through our merit, work, or satisfactions. But if we receive forgiveness of sin and become righteous before God out of grace for Christ's sake through faith. This is a nearly complete summary of what is preached and taught in our churches for proper Christian instruction and the comfort of consciousness, as well as for the improvement of believers.
Wasn't that beautiful? As you can tell, Dr. Bayer has quite the voice. Not only did the people in the room hear him, but everyone within the castle court could hear him as well. After he finished up his wonderful reading of the Augsburg Confession, both the German and the Latin translations were handed over to the imperial secretary. But Charles only looked at the Latin copy. Then, 25 years later, Lutherans were granted acceptance as a religion in the same city where they had read their confession. Their beginnings may have been small, but look at them now.
Dr. Heck.
Hi everybody and welcome back to Are You Smarter Than Reverend Heck? Are you ready for the first question? Everybody get out a pen and a piece of paper, get off Facebook, stop picking your nose, get your pen and paper out. Here's your first question, can I have it please? Okay, thank you. Never mind, have a nice class. Let's get real, none of us are smarter than Dr. Heck.